Where's the car key now? I've been looking inside. Wait, what's going on here? I thought we had an agreement that I was going to use this car based on where I'm going to. Yes. So, why am I seeing a lady sitting in the car? She's my girlfriend. She was the one that made the choice and I cannot change it just because of you. Are you alright? You cannot change the choice because of me? So you're ready to have a problem with me because of a male girl? How? Why will I have a problem with you? Listen, Dennis, how will I have a problem with you? You don't have respect. At least show me some atom of respect. I am your elder brother and I am... Hey, listen. Elder brother, my foot. Stop using it to chat me in this palace. We are two lions laid down on the same day by two different lionesses. Get it into your head. Are you alright? I mean, are you sure you're alright?
Yes.
Listen.
You were littered on the same day. But he is the heir apparent to the throne. So why the altercation?
Mom, I was...
Shut up your nasty mouth!
Mom, you're my mother.
Does that make me stupid like you?
Mom?
Wait! Let me hear from the egg laid by the good hand. My prince, what is the matter?
We had an agreement I was going to use this car.
Okay.
I was actually on my way to Zogba for a very important meeting. I don't even know where he's all dressed up going. Only for me to step into the car and I see a lady sitting in the car and he's telling me that's his girlfriend or something. I don't know.
Look at Gizmo. What are you listening to? Will you get out of that place this minute? Nonsense. Yes, my son. So who is that sitting in the car?
This is my girlfriend, Mom. She's my girlfriend.
Shut up, you silly! Shut up.
Mom!
Dennis. Maxwell is the heir apparent to the throne. You only take after him. You better get that into your thick skull or you go and drink poison.
Mom! Mom, why are you saying that?
Do you want me to repeat that again? Do you want me to repeat that again? Get out! Fast! My prince, you may go in the very car.
Thank you.
Drive safely, okay? Be careful.
Laura, why would you be talking to your son in such a demeaning manner? You bore him in your womb and suckled him. I mean, it's not right.
I'm happy you know it that way. But if I respect your position as the queen, then you should also respect that, which is the destiny of Maxwell. You better make him understand that than pretending.
Majesty.
My love.
My queen.
Chief Raymond is leaving.
Oh, really? Farewell, my lord.
My queen, you glow.
Thank you.
The only woman that her beauty charges the battery.
Oh, come on, Chief Raymond. You need to leave now.
Yeah, take care of my king.
Like I always do.
All right then, as discussed.
It's okay, bye.
Okay.
Your family.
Bye.
Bye.
Come back here. What was all that noise about? I was hearing you people from inside.
My lord, I came and met the confusion. I guess Flora will be in a better position to tell you what's going on.
Flora.
I've settled the matter, Your Majesty. It was between Dennis and Maxwell.
And where is Maxwell?
He's long gone to his destination.
Dennis, why do you have a stormy weather written all over your face? Is anything the matter?
Father, oh bless him.
Well, she doesn't want to marry you.
I see.
Augusta.
We don't want any distractions now the exams is about to start. So you and Sebio have to go to that guest house and vacate yourselves.
I don't understand. We attend the same school and we actually leave from that property to school every day. Is anything wrong? Why the sudden madness?
Silvio, this is your princess. And she's just told you something exactly the way she wants it. Or, I don't get, are you now in a position?
What does it seem to someone when people of the same blood start talking and behaving as if they're strangers to themselves? How do you mean? Nevertheless, Dad has not told us that he has shared his properties between us. I mean, we all have been using that place as our hostel since we started school. And it still stands that way until Dad says otherwise.
Augusta, it's okay. Juliet, nobody's fighting with you. And we are not ready for a fight right now. You can have the property to yourself, no problem. It's fine. As it stands now, Daddy gave me a document, and that's for one of his properties in town. Guess what? It is 5 times bigger than the guest house. Yes, I will seize that document, and we will have it to ourselves.
Yeah. Wait. So Dad is playing hide and seek with his properties. Is that what you're trying to tell us?
Okay, now that's a very stupid question to ask me. I didn't ask you any questions, so you shouldn't ask me any.
Really?
Breathe.
Well then.
We shall stick to that.
Okay, sister.
Oh,
You don't mean it. So that little fry had the effrontery to tell you that?
Mom, she was just coming up. I was waiting for her to finish, but Juliet cut me off.
Interesting.
Maxwell. Dennis. Both of you are my children. And I would want you to understand that when oil is poured on the head, it flows down the head to the neck and then to the shoulders. This meaning that life is all about 10 by 10. The day I will relinquish this throne of my ancestors and all the authority that come with it to Maxwell, I expect that both of you will work together as a very strong entity to move this kingdom forward.
So if you continue to foment trouble between you, then you will leave the villagers who are the custodians of this kingdom and all its authority no other choice but to apply the customs and traditions on both of you. And I promise you that the effect will be devastating. I enjoin both of you to come together as individual broomsticks and form a strong bunch so that you can move forward. Because when you are separated, individually, you stand no chance. You will crumble before any force. And the only way for you to do this is that
So this is your game plan. You gave your secret documents to Josephine's daughter and not to any of my daughters. You want to subject my children and I to servants in this house. You cannot achieve it. I bet you. Dennis, come with me. Sibyl had just given us a tip of the time.
Wait. We're having a conversation with father. Go and sit down.
Dennis! Come with me and hear me out before you are used.
Dennis, sit.
Dennis! Are you coming or not? Or do you want to sit here and die of ignorance?
Cinderella, what was I supposed to do in such a case?
Sibyl, I think you should have said less. My mother once told me to be seldom with words while arguing with my elders. Else, they use my pitfalls against me.
What would I have done in such a situation when I was with them? My problem right now is Augusta, my sister. She's too calm for my liking. I mean, do you know she's suing for peace instead of her to be taking the bull by the horn?
And what do you understand by taking the bull by the horn? Sibyl, it is an approximate move to danger. When the hand slips off and the bull swings its horn into action, it may bring someone's intestine to the ground.
But they ran away immediately I made that assertion.
That is what I'm trying to tell you. And what you just said will be the main issue here. Wait, let me tell you what to do. When next day
Cinderella! Cinderella!
Your Majesty. Your Majesty, can you please go tell Flora I'd like to see her? Okay, Your Majesty.
Mom, is there a problem? You look worried. What is it?
Hold it.
Mom, Sibyl, Mom, what's going on here?
Mom, I know you went to see Dad. What did he say?
He was there with the prince, brainwashing this one.
Mom, please. Please, I don't like the way you address me in this house. I don't like it.
What will you do? Beat me? Go ahead and beat me up. Nonsense.
Excuse me, ma'am. The queen wants to see you.
Who wants to see who?
Her Majesty wants to see Mommy Flora.
What did you just call her? He called her the queen. And you came here to call me Mommy Flora. Am I your mother? You better call me that which you call her. Or you go back and tell her that Her Majesty wants to see her. What are you still doing there? You better do one thing and get out of my sight. I think your father is keeping some secrets away from us. Things are rolling under my nose in this palace. And I'm being taken for granted. Listen, you need to stir her up the more. Look for an avenue to get more information from her. With that, your mother will strike, and strike well.
And Mom, be very careful. Those people could be very dangerous, you know.
Yes, they are dangerous. But your mother is as dangerous as Black Mamba.
Come on, Mom. Something is going on and it's really eating you up.
Mommy, if there is a problem, talk to us. We are your children. You like taking things in, yet you're suffering in silence. Why?
Your Majesty.
What kept you?
I did, Your Majesty. But the tune she was singing was actually abnormal to me.
Hold it right there.
You didn't say such nonsense about a member of the royal family. Do you understand me? I'm sorry, Your Majesty.
Good. Now go on.
She requested that she must be addressed as a queen, as we do to you, or order you to come there.
What the heck? And what did you do?
That's okay. I will go see her.
Mommy, you're not going anywhere. You can't go.
Excuse me, Your Majesty.
Mom, if she cannot come here, then she should go to hell and burn to ashes for all I care.
Sibyl, Mom has taken the decision. Just allow her to chase out the liar behind the tree.
Oh, really? Then I'll go with you then.
No, you are not going anywhere. I don't want you getting involved, so just sit back.
Love is good. Love me, I love you. I'm on
Remember what I told you. A real man knows what he wants. You stand by it. Don't forget, the best form of defense is to attack.
Good afternoon, Her Majesty. I'm good.
Good. Flora, I sent someone to call you, and what did you tell the person?
What did she tell you that I told her? Anyway, you did well. You're here with me now, so?
Flora, your attitude these days is quite unbecoming. What is wrong with you? You know, I saw the way you spoke to our husband the other day, and I just didn't like it. So I decided to find out if there's something bothering you so that I can help you sort out your problems and see.
Oh, you were there. You were spying on me. You follow my shadow wherever I go. Because you are so bent on making sure that my children and I play the second fiddle in this house.
Flora, you're so dramatic.
Mom, she has not said anything wrong. Why are you ranting?
What did you just say?
I just said she has not said anything wrong. And you are just ranting.
Dennis!
Why?
Who is ranting?
Wow! Flora! You slapped a full-grown man. You know, I actually thought I was doing this family good by bringing you in here, but obviously, I think I gathered some ant-infested wood. Excuse me. You're totally...
Now will you sit and hear me out?
Sibyl, I hope you've not caused any dissension over there. Because I told you not to follow Mom when she was going there, but...
Was Sibyl there? Were you there?
No, Mom. But I was eavesdropping on the conversation. Mommy, I didn't like the way she was talking to you. Augusta, you needed to see the way she was talking to Mom. She was so rude and nasty. Her children are not even helping matters. They've taken over their mother.
Don't tell me those ones have joined their mother in disrespecting Mom.
No, just sit down there and wait for respect to go to the market and shop itself for you.
How do you mean?
Augusta, it is obvious we are gradually losing the respect due to us in this family. You needed to see the way she was talking to Mom. She is so rude. And she was talking to Mom as if she was the queen. What if she's the queen?
Mom, tell me exactly what happened, or I'm going out there to find out myself.
Please, everyone, just be calm. Calm down. I want us to keep our fingers crossed. I do not want any of you to take laws into your hands. And remember, Dad is not even in the palace to know what is going on. And Mom, remember what you told us. You told us to be calm in the face of unruliness. So please, just calm down.
You need to tell your sisters that. I mean, am I not the one here? Did you hear me shouting? There's no way I can condescend to her level. How do I prove that I'm the queen?
Locked us out of Daddy's guest house.
Can you imagine?
We went there and everywhere was under lock. And neither you nor Juliet came to let us in.
You can't talk.
Am I not talking?
What's going on here?
Can you imagine?
No, wait. Why are you disturbing your sisters? You already have the keys to the guest house.
They changed the lock.
What? You changed the locks of the guest house and kept the keys to yourselves?
Yes. We told them.
You told who, you liar? You told who?
Why are you being smart? We told you to keep off that property because we need a conducive environment to study. What?
No, will you just shut up? Are you for real? You need a conducive atmosphere to study. Who doesn't need a conducive atmosphere to study? Why are you girls being wicked to your sisters? Why are you being wicked and nasty?
Why would a pretty old fish not let the younger ones swim in their own murky waters?
Flora, I hope those words were not directed at me.
So, then what will happen?
I have had it here with you, Flora. I've had it! What's going on here? Don't you have respect anymore? Flora, I picked you up from the gutters and made you what you are today. And now you think you can turn around and insult me? I brought you into a place where you couldn't even serve as a maid. And I made you a queen. And now you feel you can talk to me as you please. Now listen, all of you. For your information, that guest house was built with my gratuity. It has nothing to do with your father. And none of my children will be locked out of that guest house. Now, who has the keys to the guest house? Judith? Now you go get the keys right now.
No, before. Stop it.
Now you girls go back to school.
Love is good. Love me, I love you. I'm on when love conquers all, when there is love and peace at home, you see progress. There is love, then there is light here. When there is love and peace.
Your Majesty, what is it that is threatening? The way you sounded on the phone took me aback.
My family is in disarray. My family is at the brink of collapse. Unity is far away from my family. On daily basis, what we have is unusual altercation. There is fire on the mountain. And all these problems are ignited by that woman Flora and her children. That is why I have called you, so that we can put heads together as friends and find a solution to this problem.
If the antelope was taken away when it was shot, your soup wouldn't have been served with rotten meat. Your Majesty, if you had listened to me, if that woman was sent away after having the first child, you wouldn't be this troubled by now.
So what you are saying is that I should send her away now?
No. How can I say that? How can I ask you to send a woman that you have lived with for 30 good years away? Be careful. If you do so, the children will be on your neck.
No. I can take the bull by the horns. That is why they call me the Lion of the Maize. I am the king. My word is law. I'm not going to allow that woman and her children pull me down. No!
Your Majesty, the lightning never exposes the sky for nothing. All you have to do is to find out why that woman suddenly turned sour. Yes.
This her nasty attitude started after she gave birth to the first child. I complained, but the queen said she could contend with it and that I should be patient. Where has this patient led me to now? Where has it led me to? That woman is overbearing.
Your Majesty, remember, you have grown-up children now. Tread with caution. You have big boys. Be careful. Very careful.
Cinderella, my mom wants you to come weave her hair.
I don't understand. You want her to leave my hair? She should go and make your mother's hair. How?
But I never said that. Can you just please let her come as soon as she finishes?
Please, tell her to obtain permission from the queen before I can do that.
But I have already informed the queen. She was the one who told me where to meet the both of you.
I don't know what's wrong with all of them. Everyone wants Cinderella to make their hair.
What are you feeling like? Well, obviously you're the best. At least you're better than those maids here.
I know, but then
see your head is getting big.
There you go.
Mom, I want to know why you never gave me a chance at all in the presence of my dad or any other member of this family.
You won't understand. But I will tell you something. I'm your mother. I don't hate you. No mother will hate her own son. Never. I'm only doing this to bring out the best in you. Tell me, who else will call you silly? If not me. Who else will call you stupid? If not me. Because I want you to stand strong. I'm building a frontier that I don't want anybody to understand. But it's for your good. Dennis, my late mother taught me something. She said, without the snake's eyes, women will use it as a rope. Let me tell you something. The best form of defense is to attack. If you don't attack, they will suppress you. You will be turned to an imbecile. So in every situation, attack. I don't hate you. Listen, let me tell you. I'm only shaping the destiny of this kingdom, which will fall on your shoulders. Yes. Your father will call for a meeting. I want you to attack. Attack and attack. But don't forget, I won't support you in their presence. But I want you to have it at the back of your mind that I, your mother, is solidly behind you.
Do you see the extent of order and counter order that we've been experiencing in this palace?
Sisters, I am confused myself. If I tell you that I am not confused, I am lying. I don't even know whose order to take in this palace these days. Just the other day, I was asked to prepare egusi soup with goat meat for lunch by the queen. Right there in the kitchen, Auntie Flora came in and she insisted that it has to be a vegetable soup with chicken. Well, I told her that I was cooking based on the queen's order. Did you know what she did?
What?
She slapped me. She slapped me and made sure that I used that chicken for the soup before she left the kitchen. And when the food was ready, the queen called me and asked me what happened. Yeah, I'm tired though.
Emiliana, your problem is that you allowed fear to conquer your image. Tell me, what would she have done? Assuming you said no, I will only do what the queen ordered. Please, tell me, does any of you want to tell me that she doesn't know that the queen's orders supersedes hers in this palace? Let's stop making all these silly mistakes.
I believe no one here wants to lose a job. Exactly, even me, I don't want to lose my job. I don't want to. I don't.
Losing your job? Tell me, how do you intend to secure your job? To counter an order from the higher authorities? I guess we should stop reasoning beyond our nose.
We have heard you now. We've heard you saying the right. Can you now stop sounding as a hired solicitor of your queen? Please.
I'm sorry.
You better be.
I was only trying to make a common sense.
Common sense is not always common.
Mom, you see, I don't get it. Why is Mommy Flora being so aggressive? She wasn't like this when we were growing up.
The problem is that Mom is taking this thing lightly. Mom, you're too calm about this whole situation. And she's taking you for granted. Mom, you are the queen. She is the second wife. She should listen to you and listen to you speak. I don't even know why Dad even got another wife in the second.
Will you shut up and keep quiet? Did your father ask for your permission before he gave birth to you?
Mom, but this is getting too much. I mean, this whole situation, it's really...
Shut up!
Sibyl, it's okay. But Mom, there was a question you were answering. Mommy, I really need to engage that woman to the fight of her life one day. And I will give it to her the way she will never forget in a hurry. And none of our children will do anything about it.
Augusta, calm down. You don't need to fight. I mean, you should use your power. And the power you have is your mental upbringing instead of your fist. You see, there is something I have learned from Mom here is how to embrace peace. Do you think if I have a physical challenge one-on-one with my brother Dennis, you think he will beat me? No, but I choose to ignore him. Sometimes I'll just go silent on him because I want peace to reign. That's exactly what Mom taught us.
Mom, you've always taught us about peace. But it's getting too much. They are taking us for granted. I mean, this is too much.
Mom, all of you listen. As we attend the meeting that your father called for tonight, I do not expect that any one of you would dishonor him. Do not get under his skin. No matter what happens, you stay calm and you listen. Do not get words out of his mouth. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Mom.
Please. I expect the best behavior from all of you. All right?
I see evil. When I look, I see envy. I am mama, 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 I am.
I thought you all forgot we were supposed to have a meeting this evening. Where is Flora? And where are her children? Sybil, go and find out what is keeping them.
Sybil, stop that. Go and deliver your father's message.
Well, Flora, is it that you and your children forgot we had a meeting today?
Are they now Flora's children?
One thing I will not tolerate tonight is any sort of insolence, talk back, or altercation. Flora, if you try it this night, I will show you why I am called the Lion of Timeze.
Father, please calm down. Treat us with your normal love, please.
Anyway, what I am saying is that I will give it back to anybody the way he or she provokes me tonight. I am tired and sick of all this nasty behavior in the palace. I am not going to drown for any of you. You should know your limits. Now, can somebody tell me the reason for all these nasty behaviors and unreasonable actions around the palace these recent days? Yeah, no one is talking, but you yell outside there. Everyone is silent.
Unreasonable actions, such that I was slapped by my fellow woman, and the king kept quiet and never asked why.
Are you throwing back the question at me, Flora? Or you are answering my question? Listen carefully. If you and your children want to become bedbugs in my mattress, I will treat you as such. Why is it that no one knows his or her limits anymore in this palace? Why? Listen, Flora, you are not the queen. There is only one queen, and that is her. So if this is the reason for your nasty behavior and for wanting to break the peace and harmony that exists in this home, I implore you and advise you to desist from it forthwith. Else,
Your Majesty, you recognize her as a queen. What do you recognize me for? A maid or a mistress here? Come on! Stop sweeping your compound, bent one-sided.
Flora, what insolence! What audacity! For you to talk to me in that manner? If you ever repeat it again, I will order the guards to flog you naked in public. Father, it's not true. Father, it's not true. You cannot do it. Father, I will not allow you to raise your voice at my mother. She has done it before and nobody will do it again. She is my mother.
Shut up, you lousy idiot. I know you will lose your mind in my name. So it's now you remember I'm your mother. Dennis. So it's now you remember that I was slapped by a nasty and lousy woman.
What did she just say? No,
Sibiu,
what did she just say?
Can you please calm down?
Don't tell me to calm down. Don't tell me to calm down. Do not tell me to calm down. I want her to repeat herself. Let her tell me who that stupid and the callous woman is. I'm waiting.
Did she mention anyone?
Did I call your name? Did I call your name?
Oh, so do you mean everyone here is callous and nasty? Then why are you making a mountain out of a molehill? Why?
Have you seen what you've caused? Dennis, I'm asking you. It was your stupid response to what father said that is bringing this rubbish. That is allowing these ladies vomit rubbish from their mouths.
And then what happens? What happens? This is a free word. So I will say anything I want to say. So allow me to express my feelings.
You're just stupid. Why don't you think like a man and act like a man?
Wait. You and I, who is taking like a man? Eh? You are a fool.
Did you say?
Yes, you are a fool here. Yes. Stop, man. You are a fool.
Shut up and sit down, baby. Shut up and sit down.
Well, is there anything else that makes him reason from his nose?
How dare you raise your hand? Are you crazy?
Cindy. She told me to call you.
Who?
The second queen.
Is there anybody like a second queen in a palace? Anyway, you should know that I'm not attached to her. I'm busy. That woman is looking for trouble. And she just wants to use me to spark it off. Wait, what did she tell you she wants me for?
She wants you to go to the market and buy her some things.
You see what I was telling you? That woman, she is looking for trouble. And she wants to use me to spark it off and it won't work. So tell her I am busy. On the queen's orders. So please.
Okay, I will.
So, what does it look like?
Mom, it's tall and chocolate color. Don't worry, mother, you'll see him soon.
It's okay. Juliet?
Mommy. There's this guy
Okay.
that I really like. My acquaintance.
Where is she?
She has blatantly refused to come.
What?
There was nothing she did not say against you. She said all sorts of things. Unprintable things she said against you, my queen.
Wait. You mean that slave of a girl had the effrontery to call my own mom names?
I wish you were there. I wish you were there to hear for yourself what she said.
Mom, my heart is beating faster now. Let me go over there and beat the living daylight out of her.
Juliet,
Mommy.
go with her. Make sure she vomits blood with that mouth.
Okay, Mom. Let's go.
Go get me a glass of water.
Yes, my queen.
Cinderella or whatever they call you.
Yes, Cinderella.
Will you shut up and listen?
Okay, ma. Talk to me.
Who sent you to insult my mother?
And how is it a duty of mine to be sent to insult your mother? As you can see, I am very busy. I remember telling someone that your mother said to me that I was busy on the queen's instructions. And there is no how I could leave this for any other thing until I'm done with it.
My mother wants you to go and buy her plaiting materials for her hair. So I want you to leave whatever you're doing and run along right now.
Excuse me. Okay, I will. But first, go and obtain permission from the queen before I can be able to do that.
Huh? Sister!
So you're still bent on insulting my mother?
If this is what you call insulting your mother, then I'm sorry. I can't help it.
Sister, what are we waiting for? Let us tear this gate!
Are you crazy?
Finish this! Chillax! Drag her everywhere.
What did I do to you that is Latin?
You're still asking questions. Will you stop what you're doing and go and answer my mother? Cinderella! Cinderella!
Your Majesty, the erosion menace at Isiekene is gradually cutting across our boundary with Itumbozo. And if nothing is done before July, when the rains become torrential, we may wake up one morning and discover that we cannot step out to our various compounds.
Again, while you were away last week, Your Majesty, we got wind that the dreaded herdsmen have sacked Ndoni villagers across the creek. And they are fast approaching us towards Fingerland.
Your Majesty, no one sleeps with his or her two eyes closed these days because armed robbers are now the banes of our peaceful nights.
Chief John, are you talking about armed robbers or you're talking about kidnappers? 3 weeks ago, Chief Osondo was kidnapped. And up till now, nobody knows his whereabouts. Nobody knows if the man is alive or the man is dead.
Your Majesty, with all the displaced citizens from their business area, both local and the state level, by the ill-driven Okonji administration, our village had become a domicile of helpless men and women. Fight over land ownership has heightened, thereby creating more tensions in our villages.
Epifalos Mado Akolam died. And it was alleged that his brother, Nwakalam, killed him. The man used juju to send him to the great beyond. Can you imagine that?
The most painful part of it is that the daughters of men have turned themselves into stalls of trade with men. More prostitutes than career women have taken over our society, marauding it with men who could be better described as Confucianists.
Oh, Your Majesty, have you forgotten the worst of it all?
Enough. Enough. Enough, please. Can't somebody just say something healing to the heart in this part of the world? Why must you highlight bad news over good news? Is that the way it is? All the time? In fact, I've had enough. You may leave.
Your Majesty.
You heard me.
You think yourself untouchable in this palace, right? Because you are one wriggly millipede attached to the queen.
Emiliana, is that what's eating you up? Oh, my dear. In that case, you need to go and rehearse on how to hit your head on the wall. You know why? Let me shock you. The queen is actually grooming me to be a wife to the prince. Her son, who will someday be the king. You know what that means? I will be your queen. And you won't have any other option than to do as I say. And what are you trying to do? I'm just watching you. I am just watching you. Hit me. Mind yourself. Try it, Emiliana. Let me see that. It's not my size. Shut up! Shut up!
And you, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? I've been watching you. You've been sighting. Your body's biting you. Kill her now. Okay, beat her up. Now let me warn you. You better be careful in this palace. Be very careful. I do not know who is instigating you, but be very careful. Watch it.
Hey, Sibyl. You are becoming too nasty for my liking. Oh, so who would you say is instigating her now, eh? Who? Take your time, oh. Take your time.
Else what? The heavens should come down and slam the goddamn earth. Don't talk to me anyhow, else I will beat you blue black. And you, I will slap you, eh? Look at this girl, oh. Can you imagine?
Sibyl, shut up. Oh, Dennis. And you're there, watching your sisters about to tear themselves to bits. So you can eat their meat, right?
Eh? Wait. Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me, you old nasty talkative? Huh? Will you shut up?
It is your mother. You are mad.
Sibyl!
Huh?
Sibyl, stop!
Wait, I am mad.
You are mad.
Sibyl,
If
come.
you are mad,
Come.
hit me now. Come. God punish you there.
Let's go.
Hit me. God will punish you. God will punish you. Are you crazy? You are mad. Are you mad?
Better learn to control yourself.
Your Majesty, please, let us pretend we did not see the career that pierced our ears and sight today until our next meeting. Chiefs, let us go. Let us live here.
Can anyone please ask Emiliana here? what I did that makes her see me out the way she does?
Cindy, were you not the one whining your mouth when I told you that mommy sent for you? Were you not the one? What do you expect me to do? That I should go there and tell her that you were singing her praises? Is that it? When all you did was to tell me that she doesn't deserve your loyalty?
Can you swear that what you told them that made them come to me that way was exactly what you heard me say to you? Swear to it.
Swear.
Swear.
Did I hear you say swear? Well, it's against my Christian belief. I'm a Christian.
Swear.
I don't swear.
God, who is talking about Christianity? Christian indeed.
Emiliana, it is not good. We all are here together. And as such, we should be our brother's keeper instead of being sellouts.
Yes. Assuming Cindy was found wanting by His Majesty and was sacked or skinned alive, what would you have achieved? Eh? Emily?
You all are blaming me now.
Why would you blame me?
You are blaming me. You won't tell this thing to massage her ego. We all are servants here. Or is any of us exceptional?
Is that your grouse? In spite of being exceptionally bold, Cindy here is the one specially assigned to the queen. If you are not comfortable with that, take a walk. Or you had better still put yourself in her shoes. Let's see if it will work for you.
Wait, the way I see it, Emily was going to witness against Cindy if it has gotten to that stage.
Yes, but God never allowed that to happen. Because I wouldn't have taken that with a pinch of salt a second time. I dealt with princesses, not to talk of a mere maiden like me.
Cindy, remember there's always a next time.
I want to make it known to you maids that nothing will stop me from becoming the Queen Mother in this palace. And when that happens, I will deal with whosoever that is dealing with me now. So to be on a safer side, I advise you all to start addressing me as Her Royal Majesty, the same way you address Josephine. We are both married to the same king.
I got it, ma. But please, can you get us an express permission from the king to address you as the queen equally?
You're always challenging me in this palace. Don't let me take a decisive action against you and damn the consequences.
May I be cursed? Ma, if I ever go against your orders or challenge it actually, I was only being apprehensive. Before what seems possible makes someone mad.
Leave my presence! Get out! I will work together with all of you here. Okay?
Or what capacity, ma'am?
Are you asking? Those people that you think that owns this palace now will soon lose out. And when I take over, you shall enjoy my magnanimity so well.
I am sorry, ma. Until such time comes, I will not be part of any rebellious act against any prevalent palace rule. Sorry, ma.
Excuse me, ma.
Excuse me, ma.
I'm sorry, ma. I'm sorry, ma. I'm out.
Emiliana, you've always been my good girl. I know you put your stake with me. I promise you heaven on earth.
Long live your Royal Majesty.
When I look, I see evil. When I look,
is it that all the glam use of this woman in this palace is because she's not addressed as the Queen Mother?
when an ambition drives someone into command, it makes it so destructive.
Sandra, my dear, you are right. But why don't you just tell the Queen Mother about all that she told us so that...
No. Let it not be that we are the ones causing more problems to come in this palace.
Is it that Emilia is a black leg? Because I don't know what to think of her.
Don't mind that one. Very soon, the snake shall lay put with what is swallowed.
Let us go. The Queen Mother will soon be passing this way.
Sisters, the misunderstanding in this family has become a recurring decimal and it is giving me sleepless night. We need to end it.
Brother, really?
Yes.
It's giving you sleepless night?
Yes.
Okay. That is if those ones would appreciate peace.
Juliet, please, let us not apportion blame now. The problem we are having now is from us.
How do you mean, Dennis?
You know our mother. Mom trained us to be cantankerous, aggressive and hostile. Mom does not give me good advice. Rather, she advises me on the contrary. And when I ask her, she said it's for my own sake. And it is becoming so irritating.
But you always play by her rule and get away with it.
Yes!
Why are you complaining?
Because she's my mother. I don't want to put her to opprobrium. I think there's a bad notion in her mind.
You know what bothers me the most? Is that father is quickly losing his pension for us. I remember he used to come into mom's inner chambers with us surrounding them.
You see?
Sharing gists and pleasantries. But now, the kind of stern look he casts at me and the way he bluntly answers to my greetings shows that all is not well.
You see?
If we want the truth, we must go to father. If a child stoops low, he sucks his mother's breast. Let's go kneel before father. I believe we're going to learn something.
Thank you. Now you understand what I'm talking about. You're right. But before we do that, we need to approach our other siblings. But before we approach them, we have to start with our own mother here. After then, we'll go to Queen Mother. After Queen Mother, we'll go to Dad.
These shops.
Mommy Flora, I mean, it is very clear that we're here to see you. We're not here to judge who sucked whose breast. No. We are one. We are one family. But you see, the unguarded altercation and rivalry that is going on in this family is affecting us. I mean, it has stolen our joy. So that's why we're here to ask you. What is that grouse? What is that thing that you have against Dad and Mom? Please tell us.
Please, Mom. Talk to us.
Well, no one will say that I have problem with him or her. But you can ask yourselves, if I'm not your father's wife as much as Josephine is, I'm asking you people.
Mom, Dad is your husband. So what makes you not his wife?
Good. You can see for yourselves. Now let me ask you. Is it good that two persons are wives to a king? They both give birth to male children the same day, the same time, the same place. Now one is recognized as the queen and the other a mere wife.
But Mom, you are the second wife.
Have you seen it? They have spat into your mouth. You are now saying the same thing with them. That is where the problem lies. I am the second wife. Therefore, I should be playing the second fiddle, right?
Mom, these things you're saying are groundless. So
Look at the prince. Turned to a slave. What do you expect? Your mind is inert. That is why you don't see reasons with me.
How, Mom?
You're asking me. Fine.
But Mom, the issue was well settled. Why are you calling it back to mind?
Did it end there?
What's more, Mama?
The last straw that broke the camel's back.
Have you unseated our queen or what?
Are you by any chance referring to me?
Wait. You are still asking questions. Leave that seat. Leave!
What have I done wrong?
I say you should leave.
Elder Godwin, is anything the matter?
Your Majesty, this lady you brought is bent on desecrating our sacred rules. I was hearing it as rumor before, but I have seen it as truth.
Are you deaf or heady, Flora? Get out of that seat and find somewhere else for yourself. That seat belongs to my wife, the queen. Get out of that seat and find a befitting place for your status. Flora!
Your Majesty, I don't think I am in the mood to discuss what I came in here for. Permit me to come back next time, Your Majesty.
They kept relegating me.
But Mom, you've always been the one overstepping your bounds. Even though the way you are being corrected sometimes might not sound so civic.
Who is this one? Listen to me, my children.
Your Highness, she's here. Take my leave.
My king.
Flora, I don't think you lack home training to the point where you don't know your place in this palace. That I got married to you does not make you equal to my wife that I've been married to many years before you came. You don't just do anything you assume.
My king, are you trying to say that my right in this palace is restricted?
If you cannot live by the rules here, you better go back to where you came from.
From that day, it became clear to me that I was cut off. And I have to bring myself back on track by myself. So what you see me doing is a frantic effort to bring myself back on track.
Mom, whatever you mean by bringing yourself back on track is a fight in futility. So forget about it.
Shut up your mouth. What do you know? You can never think beyond your nose. If you know this, do you know that?
Let no one be worried. What will be, will be.
That's my prince. The heir apparent to his father's throne. The head that suits the crown. May your days be long. On your hand lies the joy that I have been longing for. And not this mockery that greets me every day with misfortune.
Mom, don't tell us you hate the fruit of your womb with this much passion.
It is becoming obvious. It is becoming obvious that she hates me with so much passion. She's my mom. She suckled me. Yet she hates me with so much passion.
Have you said the reason I say you're daft? Let me ask you. Have you seen a mother hate her own son with passion? Think.
Anyị chọrọ udo, chọkwazị ịhụnanya. Why this envy? Anyị chọrọ udo, chọkwazị ịhụnanya. Ara anyị chọrọ tigbuo ozugbo. Nemo, what are we fighting for? Ezi nna m, what are we dragging for? Nemo, what are we fighting for? As in Nemo, what are we dragging for?
Actually, Mommy, we just had a meeting with Mommy Flora. So we want you to tell us your own version of the story.
And what did Flora tell you?
Mom, we are no longer comfortable. I mean, we are not comfortable with the bickering and the altercations going on in this household. So we've decided to look for any possible solution to the problem.
Well, if you tell me exactly what Flora told you, it would help. As for me, I bear no grudges in my heart. Flora is like a daughter to me. As a matter of fact, that is exactly what she is.
No. Mom, you need to tell us what you have against her. Because yourself and Dad are one of a kind. And both of you have actually been maligning her from the onset. What is going on?
What do you mean by that? Is that what she told you?
Mom, whatever story you're going to tell us willingly about you people will go a very long way to save us pains. Other than when you're responding to our own version of the story.
Oh, wait, just a minute. Just hold it there. Maybe if you tell me exactly what she narrated to you, I'll be able to confirm if it's true or false. Then that way we will douse the tension instead of telling multiple stories.
Alright. Fine. She told us that.
Such movements that the sons and daughters of the queens and the king are making in a cluster this morning. Please do somebody know what is going on? Because I don't understand.
It must be something that has given them sleepless nights.
But if I may ask, did they all sleep on the same bed?
Some different bodies sleep on different beds, but with their minds rocking on the same rim. It is called telepathy.
So no one is at home or sleeps at peace due to the prevalent hostility between them in this palace.
The children are somewhat at peace with each other. I can feel it.
My sister, which child would be at peace with the parents at Dagajuron?
Yes, Cindy, you can say that again.
The king made a mistake. How can he marry 2 wives? Is it King Solomon?
2 wives. King Solomon. Why don't you go and ask the king?
Please, I am not part of this discussion. Count me out.
Are you ever in?
I wonder.
Mommy.
Mom. Are you upset?
Are you kidding me?
I think the truth should be told.
Mom, please. Please don't hide anything from us. Tell us everything, please.
What's happening there? Speed up, speed up, speed up!
What?
Do you want to kill her?
Yes. I want to kill her. She's deserved death.
Why, if I may ask?
She has put me to shame. She has put me to shame.
How?
My only daughter. My only daughter. Being put in the family way. In our clan is an abomination. Huh? Is it good? And she will be banished now. She will be banished.
If that is the case, you have already banished her? Because you have crossed the boundary. Or do you want to shed her blood in another man's land?
Oh! She has disgraced me!
Mister, leave! Leave! Now!
She said you should leave.
That is better for her. That is better for her. Thank you. You! Okay, you meet me at home. You will meet me at home!
To the car. Get into the car. Reverse the car.
Your Majesty, are we not continuing our journey?
Back to the palace.
Your Majesty, I am not very comfortable with the woman you brought home.
Your Majesty, it depends on how you say it. I am comfortable with it. I am the woman in this palace. Let me ponder about this.
Are you saying I am now a king with 2 wives?
Like I said before, Your Majesty, I am the woman in this palace. Let us ponder about this.
Okay. Do you mean you are comfortable with me having another woman in my palace as co-wife with you?
My king, above everything, she needs assurance that she's in safe hands.
Does it mean she doesn't see herself as being saved in my home unless we have deeper things to do?
My king, is it that you're not seeing this beautiful prospect this lady is bringing to us, supposing I am not able to conceive?
I begged my husband, times without number, to take her as a wife. I even had to convince him that maybe she would bear us children, since I wasn't sure I'll be able to give him an heir apparent.
So she's been an ingrate. So bad.
I had to beg my husband to let her stay. It was difficult getting him to condescend to that level. And in spite of everything, she...
Mom, please. Please don't hide anything from us. Tell us everything, please.
You look pale this morning.
My king, I feel very dizzy these days. I don't know why.
Dizzy these days?
Yes.
That means you have to get to the hospital. Let's check you properly.
Okay.
Oh, come on. It took you quite some time to come back from the hospital.
Yes, Your Majesty. Reasons because I had to wait for the result of some other tests. Guess what?
Tell me you are not all that sick.
I am 2 months pregnant. Your Majesty?
It's fine and good, but can you see it?
Your Majesty, you are here. Why have you been moody since morning? Or is it the bad news that the queen finally conceived?
I told you, I told you we should take that lady elsewhere and see how things unfold for us. Look at it now. You are pregnant as my wife. What explanation do I have for taking a second wife?
My king, everything worketh for good. What if this is the only child my womb can bring forth? Her child will be sibling to my child.
Oh, you think about things that deem necessary without thinking about its implication. Have you thought about her character trait? A woman who went out of her way to get pregnant for someone in a land with such threatening custom?
With the much I have seen, my king, she will not go out of hands.
A woman who went out of her way to get pregnant in a land where such is forbidden can do anything to turn this kingdom upside down if care is not taken.
Are you saying it is as a grave mistake as it is?
Exactly! That is what it is!
If it is a mistake, let's bear it.
No! No, we have to find an excuse for ourselves and take her away, out of this place. You do that because you brought her in and put her on my neck.
You shouldn't have known her before now. Yes! You have been sleeping with Flora several times. Your blood have mixed with the fetus in her uterus. Now you want to deny her. If you want to send that girl out of this palace, no problem. But be rest assured that I am living with her.
We both were 2 months pregnant. Yes. And I had to beg my husband not to send her away. But today, she's now paid me evil for good. You children should ask Flora what it is I have done to her that she cannot forgive and forget.
Why this envy? Anyị chọrọ udo, chọkwazie ịhụnanya. Aranya chọrọ tigbuo ozugbo. Nne m, what are we fighting for? Ezinna m, what are we dragging for? Aranya chọrọ tigbuo ozugbo. Nne m, what are we fighting for? Ezinna m, what are we dragging for? Aranya chọrọ tigbuo ozugbo. Nne m, what are we fighting for? Ezinna m, what are we dragging for?
Old one.
Young one.
Such a vibrant old man. Who are you and where do you come from?
I am from the world beyond of all knowledge. I came to tell you that the mistakes men make in life are caused by their inability to stamp authority against their zest for women.
Which of the mistakes are you talking about?
Some of you men are married to more than one wife. Some more even go as far as 6 wives. But when we reached, we discovered that we had only endangered our lives and squandered our chances by doing so. He created man and woman, not man and women. So, in whatever capacity or reason, a man goes out and marries more than one wife, he has endangered and damaged
his ordinance and must pay for it.
Why are you getting me confused? I have this feeling you're trying to blame me for something I don't know. So what do you mean?
You are paying for the damages for marrying another man's wife after yours. Can't you see? Can't you see you are trying all alone to fix the puzzles? The second woman you took in started on her journey with you. You have become restless. And you will never have peace of mind. Except your son is crowned a prince.
I have this feeling you are trying to blame me. Who are you?
I am Dimese, the progenitor of the kingdom you rule over.
Dimese, progenitor. Oh! I should have known this. You are the father of our ancestors. How come you didn't tell me all this before now? So that I would not have made those mistakes.
Did anyone tell us in our own time against our own mistakes? No one.
And that was how what was physical melted into air.
If it were in the days of our forefathers, not now that we have the church, such dreams are better interpreted by the so-called chief priest. Not now that we use our tongue to count our teeth. But nevertheless, Your Majesty, you have to be very careful with that woman, Flora. Especially now that the installation of the heir apparent to the throne is fast approaching.
Oh no, you're not far from the truth. I think that's what it's all about. Honestly, I know to think that I told my wife, Abilisho, but she impressed it upon me. And here we are.
Her Majesty, your wife is a diadem of what we may call a virtuous woman.
A virtuous woman who deceived her husband.
Yes. Who deceived her husband or who convinced her husband?
No, please, explain me this, Your Majesty.
Your Highness, Your Majesty, said that to the birds. Say it to the birds.
So Cindy, whom amongst my brother do you want? Like, do you want to get married to?
Me, I prefer any of them.
Did she ask you? What is good for the guns is good for the gander. Is she the only speedster in this palace?
The truth is that none of us here is suitable for any of your brothers because of our social status. Or is any of us from a royal family? Or amongst the upstarts?
Then why are you being so pushy about it?
You don't know. She just heard the name of the person that killed her in her former life.
I'm the one that killed you in your former life.
Emiliona, you should learn how to be with your fellow human beings. The world would be a very beautiful place if we all appreciate people the way we would want to be appreciated. Said my own.
Oh, so who wants Dennis?
Siblings, I called for this meeting to tender an unreserved apology, especially to my brother here, Maswell. Maswell, if there is anywhere I have offended you, please forgive me. I am very, very sorry.
Oh, Dennis, my brother, whatever put this thought in your mind, may it be blessed. Sisters, Brother Max, wherever we have wronged you, or you find us guilty, please forgive us. We are one,
Yes.
and we should live as one.
Please.
It's fine. Listen, it's fine. I mean, it's alright. Sit down. Sit down. The truth is, I am so emotional right now. I do not even know how to react. I don't hold anything against you. As a matter of fact, I am happy. I wish I can express my joy by shedding tears right now, but it's fine. Like you said, we are one. I mean, this is a nice step. Yes, it's fine.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. And one more thing. I have disrespected Big Mom so many times. I will not say I was injurious by my mom, but then I owe her an unreserved apology. Please, do accompany me to apologize to her. Please.
It's fine, bro.
When there is love and peace at home, you see progress. There is love, then there is light. When there is love and peace at home, you see progress. There is love, then there is joy. When there is love and peace at home, you see progress.
Mommy, you're looking so fine. Mommy. You're getting a massage.
Yes, I am.
Enjoyment.
Mom, this your dress is so beautiful.
What is going on here? Okay, you're all teasing an old lady. You all look mischievous. Alright, you're up to some mischief, that's for sure.
Mom, we're here because of Dennis. He has something to tell you.
Dennis, spill the beans.
Mom, I am very sorry in whatever manner I have spoken to you. You're my mother. I would rather die than repeat it again. Please, forgive me.
Dennis, please get up. Get up and sit. Dennis, I love you. I love you from the depth of my heart. I love you the same way that I love Maxwell. You are my blood, even though I did not give birth to you. Whatever it is you've said to me, I've never taken it to heart. Have I ever cursed you in any way or abused you or spoken to you in a bad manner? I would never do that.
Yes. You're such a nice person. May God bless you.
And bless you too. Bless all of us. Now, listen, Dennis. I want you to know that if in any way I've cursed you or abused you or thought evil of you, knowingly or unknowingly, I am truly sorry and I ask you to forgive me. Today I am going to bless you the same way I would bless my son. I pray that you would live to fulfill your destiny.
Amen.
The reason God brought you into this life, you shall excel in whatever He wants of you. God will protect you going out and you coming in. Amen. He will bless you. You will prosper and you will have long life. Amen. This same prayer I say upon all of you, my children, in Jesus' name.
Amen.
And I love you all.
Love you too.
Max, now you people have made me cry.
Cinderella, get me my seat, please. Cinderella, you always have a problem in this chair. Thank you. Excuse us. Flora, I have come to ask you to drop that unnecessary ego of yours and your overbearing, ambitious attitude and allow us to embrace peace for the sake of the family and especially for the children. Now, if in any way I have offended you, I ask you to please forgive me. Let's call a truce. Let's have some peace.
You came to call a truce with me after washing my dirty linens before the children. You are the saint. The saint came to make peace with the demon. Come on, how do we reconcile that?
Oh, please, Flora. Point of correction there. You were the one that told the children whatever it was you said to them. And they came to me for clarification, and I had no choice than to let them into our backgrounds, give them a brief history of what transpired up to date. Is there anything wrong with doing that?
You can tell the world that you only made a bird fly away by throwing an object jokingly at it. But what about the feathers you made it lose while flying away in a hurry?
I don't understand.
If you had not told the children that you caught me committing adultery with one of the guards in those days, they wouldn't have had the boldness to call me a bad woman.
Excuse me, Flora. Where did you get that from? Who told you I ever said such a thing? That has been my deepest secret, and I vowed never to utter it when you tried to commit suicide after you were caught. No third party knows about what transpired. Even the guard that committed the atrocity with you, have you ever wondered where he is today? He is in a far, far place, far away from this kingdom. I made sure of that. And nobody knows about this except you and I. And if it's out there in the public, then it must have come from you. Definitely not from me.
And now that our relationship is not that healthy, you may decide to let the cat out of the bag.
No, Flora. My word is my bond.
Big mother. How can she do something like that and you never bothered to tell us?
Judy, please. This is something that happened over 27 years ago. And now you know about it. I do not expect you to utter a word to anyone. If I hear something about this out there, Judith, I promise you will never like what I would do to you.
Why, mother?
Because if it comes out in the public, Flora would go down for it. And I don't want that to happen.
Mom, Judith, are you people into some dumb competition or what?
Who have not eaten?
Oh, it's only Dennis whom I learned you sent on an errand almost at the table time.
Yes, I sent him on errand. Hope you kept his food ready.
Yes, that's his food over there.
Okay. Have you put the soup in the freezer?
Not yet, ma. There is still some soup in the pots. I haven't turned them into the deep freezer contents.
Okay. Go and get me some meat from the pot.
Okay, ma.
Mom! Where's Mom? Mom! Mom, I saw her and she asked me to...
Oh, my son, you must be very hungry. So you have to eat first. Then we'll talk about it.
Wow, you really know your son is hungry. That's good. Okay, no problem. Let me go and take my meal.
Or alternatively, let me tell them to bring the food here.
Really?
So we discuss why you're eating.
Really? That would be nice. Okay, no problem.
Emiliona! Go and tell Cinderella to bring Dennis food.
Yes, ma'am.
Come back here. I didn't tell you to bring the food. Tell her to bring the food here herself.
Yes, ma'am.
Go. So, my son,
Mom?
What did she tell you is her grounds against your mother?
Mom, actually it was a fault.
Shut up. Fathead. What did she say? I didn't ask you whose fault it was. Oh, your food is here. What do you think you're doing?
Sorry, ma'am. I want to go. I'm going out. I was actually busy before your maid came.
So who will test this food you brought? Assuming it is suspected to be poison.
I'm still here, ma. Do you want me to test it?
No. I should test it for you. And probably die as well for you. What is she waiting for?
Mom, what is all this? I'm very hungry.
Shut up, you daft. I'm doing this for your own good. I'm so meticulous about your safety. Stop that. What's the meaning of that? Wait, turn the entire food. Turn it properly. Turn. Good. Now take 3 spoonfuls. Go ahead.
Mom, what's all this?
Shut up. Yes. One more. Good. Now, get out. I can't wait to see her not leave again.
Mom, why do you hate people so much like this? Why?
Shut up and eat.
My suspicion is rife. The way that woman behaves.
Cindy! Cindy!
Yes, ma'am.
What took you so long?
Oh, did I take that long? I'm so sorry, ma'am. I'm sorry.
You don't answer question with question.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Take it back, I've lost the appetite.
This woman is actually behaving funny. The way she hates that son of hers with this uncommon passion.
drifted into summer smoke with that person's life. Oh. Hey!
How did this manage to happen? How did those ones get away from that poison I administered in that food? Wait a minute. Is that Petite that smart? Maybe she suspected me and changed the food? Oh, what do I do now? What do I do now? That food.
Mom, what's going on?
How do you mean? What is likely to be going on?
Okay, but there's someone looking for you.
Who?
I don't know.
Let it not be that wretched dung ruler that calls herself a midwife.
So that is now my name. The wretched dung ruler. No problem. You asked me to come today. Here I am.
Midwife, we have to terminate that agreement. I can no longer foot the bill.
But the agreement says till the king dies. But the king is still alive.
I will equally appreciate it if you will kill the king and stop witch hunting me.
What? Don't let me believe you are going insane.
What did I just hear you say?
Who? The last time I agreed to your terms because there was no loss of blood. If you ask me to go for a whole king, then consider yourself insane.
I hope you remember who you're talking to.
I am talking to the wife of the king, who has just lost her mind against herself. Give me the 6 months arrears and save yourself the embarrassment of a lifetime.
What if I say I'm not owing you?
When the search for the cutlery begins, then the secret of that which was eaten will be revealed.
Till then. But remember, I never denied the fact that I was owing you. I don't want to ever set my eyes on you.
I can see you're still bankrupt. I am not living here until you tell me when I will come back here for my money. You are a bad debtor. You should at least have manner of approach.
Get out of my house.
I will not end it until the end.
Yes.
see.
Why are you touching me? What is it? Again.
Don't carry your face. Smile. Very wait, man. Probably. Let me get you.
Hey! Help me, please, help me! Help me! Help me! He wants to kill me.
They go now, waiting.
Mother this woman now. When we buy this woman go collect our balance now. What do we do wait for God?
Nah, how we go take kill her now? We no get rope here. Nah, to use this knife. My own no sharp.
I just small my mind now. For this one I bush me too. Don't butcher my now.
Nah, bush me. Kill him now.
Talk like this now.
Boys, I know you're working main sake of making money. I am not scared to die. But all I am saying is, before you kill me, make sure you get your balance from that woman because I know she's the one that sent you to me.
As in, wait, do you know the person that sent us?
Is it not Flora, the wife of the King Dominic? I had an issue with her about payment of something I did for her years back. She refused to pay me my balance. I know that is why she sent you to me. So if you don't get your balance now, you see what she is doing to me. It's what she will also do to you when you go for your own balance.
So what do we do now?
Guy, see, I have to go and collect our balance.
What do we do? I'm not going to kill him again.
No. We go there here, they watch this woman, you go collect our balance, come back.
I go. I will tell her that we have killed her. Hey now, I want to say, we have done the job. I should give my balance now.
Give am me who I no trust this woman. This woman they do muscle.
We have to hurry up.
I don't even trust her. I don't even trust her.
Hiya mama, hiya mama, hiya. Hiya mama, hiya mama, hiya mama, hiya. Hiya mama, hiya mama, hiya.
Madam, we have done it.
You have done what?
The midwife, she's off the way.
Oh, that's good. It was so easy for you.
That's a small job.
Really? What is that your name again?
Awanta, the small mosquito.
Awanta.
Yeah.
The sharpshooter gang that killed Nzechileke, right?
With one bullet.
You know that was actually what made me give you the job.
Of course. There is big game. Midwife just small.
A small job, right? Wow. You know what? I think I overpaid you. Yes, you had me. How? You did a small job for me, that drunk woman. And you want me to pay you excess. Please. Huh? Now listen to me. I don't want to ever set my eyes on you. Unless you want me to tell the government that you killed Zechileke.
Madam, get out. We did a job for you and you refused to give us our balance. You still want to tell government?
Get out of my house.
You almost stay 1 year there.
Eh? This one is more than 1 year.
Where the money now?
Which money? So where the money now?
No tell us say you go there, come back empty-handed.
This woman is right. You see that woman? That woman is evil. More than evil. More than what evil is. She said, this job is just a small job. That, do you know that woman reminded me of how we killed Ngozi Ezeonu? Hey! I swear. Hey! She said, when I said, Madam, we have done the job. She said, She said, what is that? I said, I want her. She said, I want her. I paid you. I overpaid you. She said, Madam, how? Don't give the balance. She said, I overpaid you. I said, how? She said, this job is just a small job. That is like a big job. I said, Madam, that is dead there. She said, if I see you in this palace again, that she will tell government that we murdered Zechileke.
Hey! So that woman won't they use our killing career against us now?
She is evil. More than evil. Hey.
So what do we do now?
See, you my car first. Me, I want that. That woman gay. I could run away. See this one. I don't wash off my hand. I know they need this one again now. A bunch of problems with this one. I don't know this. But that woman.
If you're not in, then we are not in. But how do we let this woman go now? This woman will go and be exposing us in the video.
No. I will not expose you. I did not see anybody. Nobody saw me. I will not say anything to anybody. I went on my own. I came back on my own. I will not say, I swear to God, if I say to anybody, anytime you see me do anything you like.
There will be no next time. If you open your mouth, this your body, this your belly, this your intestine, I will butcher you. You will not reconnect again. So from now, you are deaf and dumb if you see us.
Yes.
Madam, we go come inside your room. We go kill you, yaga. See, whether this woman agree whether she go expose us or not, you know they let this woman walk out from me. Nah. To make everything just settle. The day here till evening. Madam, you hear me? You know they go anywhere, we go day here with you till evening. Oh, that one day. So that people no go suspect waiting happen. You never smoke it, but you talk better thing. That's only the idea, good idea we don't talk.
I don't get this. I was the one who asked Chief Raymond to go to the village square and dismiss all the men, women, and children. And then let only you, the council members, come for this meeting in the palace. I don't understand why a popular woman like the midwife from Ununzo village will go to work in the morning and nobody has seen her, even up to now. It beats me.
Your Royal Majesty, that woman must have been kidnapped. Yes, because this was how Chief Chileke's story was placated before his corpse was discovered.
You see, the youths and able-bodied men shouldn't have been dispersed in the first place, because what we should do now is to set a search party to our forest, particularly on the track that Njoku's corpse was discovered.
It is late now. Soon the last cockcrow shall be heard for the day.
Well, Elder John is right. What we should do now is everybody goes home and thinks about what we're going to do throughout the night, so that by dawn tomorrow we would have come together to know what to do.
Long live Your Majesty.
Thank you.
Your Majesty, we heard that a search party for the youth and all the able-bodied men will commence this morning for the midwife. We are here. Where are others?
Yes, Your Majesty. We are here for the search party.
Well, thank you for coming. But word got to me last night that the person in question has already returned to the house last night. Yes, so the search party has been called off.
Your Majesty, the woman in question, did she tell anybody where she went to or she was going to?
Well, I've not heard anything as of now. That's why I have summoned her to come to the palace. If you wait a little while now, my cabinet members will also be here, because we all want to know what happened. In the meantime, I want to thank you for your efforts and for the concern you have shown towards the security of this kingdom.
Thank you,
Thank you, Your
Majesty.
Majesty. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
But Your Majesty, we would like to hang around, at least to hear her story, to know if it's something that will motivate us, the youth, to secure our land.
Well, that's a good idea. I have no problem with that. I mean, thank you very much. You can wait in my chambers, okay? In a little while now, everybody concerned in this meeting will be here. So go to my chambers and wait.
Your Majesty, my lords.
Midwife, the entire kingdom was gripped with fear and worry yesterday because no one knew your whereabouts. We had even put up a search party this morning to look for you before you walked in. Can you tell us exactly what happened? We are listening.
Your Majesty, I was surprised when I heard about the news for the search. But nevertheless, I am overwhelmed about the concern shown by my king and the entire kingdom. I don't even have anything to say, but to say that I am sorry for the inconveniences this must have cost everybody.
Midwife, what you've just said now, is it the whole story or you just briefing us?
Your Majesty, our people say that when the search for the cutlery begins, the secret of that which was eaten is revealed. Please, if you will permit me, I have a duty unattended to yesterday. Please, can I go?
Your Majesty, whatever be the case, let us not put words in her mouth.
That's Your Majesty. I suggest we allow her go.
In that case, you may leave.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Thank you, my elders. Thank you, my queen.
My son, in whom I'm well pleased.
Such accolade you address me with, even in the presence of your son. You know, anytime you do that, it puts a lot in my mind and it makes me think a lot. Is it that you hate your son so much and you love another in his place? Why?
You have asked the wise question. Nobody hates his son. I do not hate Dennis, but only say you're my son, in whom I'm well pleased.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, from every point, from every indication, that should goes to Dennis, my half-brother. Because he is a man of integrity. I am not going to judge him with his past. He was irresponsible, no doubt. But right now, he has been able to prove to us that he is a man that actually suckled his mother's breast.
Let me ask you. What do you know as the attribute of breast to the child? Do we talk about the blood or the breast in the character formation of the child?
Well, I wouldn't know. But I know the both of them flows through the same vein.
Well, you know that I love you for obvious reasons.
I know that you love me to a fault. But what I do not know is the reason.
So that you remember it and respect me as the Queen Mother when you become the king.
Just that. Huh? Well, if that's the reason, I would say the time will soon come. Because if you judge it from the way we came to this world, the woman that I suckled will die before you. And when she's out of the way, you will be the next queen. So?
Is that the way you see it?
Yes, except there's any other way you want me to see it. It's fine. I have some things I need to fix. I'll just run along.
It's okay.
Alright.
So this boy will keep me playing the second fiddle, even when he ascends the throne? I have to clip his wings. I must clip his wings.
Now, Your Majesty. Your Majesty. Your Majesty.
What's happening?
You gave her this. You gave her. You. Mommy. Mommy is dead.
Mommy's dead. What do you mean?
I don't know. Mommy.
What happened? What is going on here? Cease all the noise and tell me.
My mother.
What is going on?
My brain.
Maxwell, what happened to your mother?
No, I don't know. She's not responding. But what happened?
Give way. Mom.
Father.
What happened to my jewel of inestimable value? What happened to her? Let's take her to the hospital. Please. Let's take her to the hospital. Guards! Come. Arrange the car. What happened this afternoon was not only embarrassing and shocking, but I was overwhelmed. But as God may have it, everything is under control. I am sure that this is the beginning of things to unfold in this palace. However, the Queen Mother would have me request you to put her in your prayers for quick recovery.
Dad, are you saying my mom is alive?
Yes, she's alive. The doctor said she suffered a seizure in her respiratory system due to a choke from the poison that was given to her. What this means is that there is a lot of poison running around
in this palace. She has asked me not to find out where it came from, but that everyone should earnestly pray for her.
Dad, you have to go and see her right now. Please.
No, my dear. Your mother is currently in intensive care unit, and the doctors have restricted any visits to her. She will need a lot of privacy. No one from this house must go to see her. I repeat, no one from this house will go to visit her at the hospital until she comes back home. Is that clear? Well, what we will do is that you will go into the kitchen and everywhere we have food stored and clear it out. I want every trace of poison removed before we have someone else as a victim. Am I understood?
Are you and your doctor saying that even me can't see the queen till she comes back here?
Well, I would have you understand that the doctors have their reasons for giving such instructions. Because even I, the king, her husband, will not be allowed to visit her until she comes back home. Let us respect that. In the meantime, Flora, you will take charge as the queen mother of the house until her return.
It's okay, my king. Get up.
Now your duties as the queen mother of the house begins.
It's okay, my king. And who is that clown walking out on us? Who told you the meeting has ended? You had better be.
Well, here you are, Queen Mother. Your responsibilities commence. That will be all. You may all leave.
Thank you, my king. Yes, father.
Oh, my elders.
Your Majesty.
Your Majesty. May you live long. Yeah.
Your Majesty. Your Majesty, we are happy the Queen lives.
Praise God.
We were afraid what we would have done in the presence of the case we are facing should the Majesty had gone to the great beyond. God forbid, God forbid.
Never, Your Majesty. We have come to discuss.
Oh, Maxwell. Maxwell, is anything the matter? How's your mother faring?
Father, I wish to speak with you privately.
No. Maxwell, if it is about your mother, please say it here. There's nothing too heavy for the ear to hear. And there's nothing it hears that will make it bleed. These are my cabinet members and their family.
If you say so, Father. Father, my mother is not doing very well. Her condition is not doing good at all. The doctor said he wants to discharge her. Yes, as a matter of fact, my mother has been clamoring to be discharged. I could not make such decision. I've been trying to reach you, but your number has not been connecting.
Yeah, but what led to her present condition? Why the escalation in her ill health? And why is it that the doctor wants to discharge her, given her critical condition?
Father, the truth is I don't know. Father, I don't know what he called it. Something about acute pulmonary edema. Something like that. I don't know what that means.
Oh my God. That means there has been an upsurge in her blood. I mean, the pressure must have increased and she's having acute headache or something like that. She's not breathing well and all that. Has she been muttering any uncoordinated words?
Yes. Exactly. She has been saying different things and she keeps saying, take me home, take me home, take me home. Father, you see, before the case got to this level, she told me that she saw an old man in her dream. And the old man asked her to go back home to plead her cause in the traditional way. What does that mean?
Your Majesty, let him go and bring her back, since we are all here. We will plead her cause with the psalms of our ancestors.
In that case, Maxwell, run back to the hospital, get her discharged and have her brought home immediately.
Your Majesty, I smell a rat.
Let's go and wait for them.
When I look, I see evil.
Cinderella, what was that for? Like, what you did this afternoon? I don't understand. You insulted the king by walking out on him. You walked out? Like you were walking out immediately the king pronounced Mommy Flora as the new queen? Why would you do that? I don't like that woman, you know that. In as much as I feel like squeezing her, but you shouldn't be rude to her in front of the king. That was rude. Don't do that again. Do you understand me? Cinderella, do you understand me?
I do. Cindy, we know you are the one specially attached to Mom. But don't let it enter your head. As if it's Mom that told you to be disrespecting the woman. Please.
The Queen Mother was not there. Or was she the one to tell me to be recalcitrant? But you people were not watching that woman's face. Immediately the king made that pronouncement. Her face, it glowed like the constant star. That's what she's been scheming for. Let her swear that she knows nothing about what happened to the queen. Let her swear to it and die.
Do you doubt what she just said? Like, are you in any doubt?
My sister, the words have ears. So until things unravel themselves, let's keep moves. I didn't say anything.
Does anyone amongst you present here have any confession to make towards the poisoning of Her Majesty? Because I am going to plead a cause for unnatural justice. Does anyone here? Any confession? Your Majesty. Do I go ahead with the psalms?
Go ahead or no?
My kinsman, what do you have to say?
We are solidly behind you. Go ahead.
God of our ancestors, God of the land, an idol is committed to death because of murder, not because he is grown old enough to die. Your Majesty, if you have poisoned anybody before and the person decides to retaliate and put you in this state, may you never survive it. May your return to this land and to the palace be to lie in a state as a corpse. Your Majesty, if you have planned death for the perpetrators of this evil, either in person or by proxy, may death be your portion. And when your hands are clean, and the perpetrators of this act decide to pay you evil for good, may they never see the light of the day. He that pursues the chicken goes for a steady fall, and the chicken goes for a steady run. He that craves my head for a sacrifice shall be the one to put his own first. Your Majesty, I am done. My kinsman, I have finished.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
You may take Her Majesty in.
When I look, I see evil. When I look, I see envy.
Your Majesty, my children, as you can see, we are all standing in this meeting. And that means the land is still standing until the heir apparent who will take over the throne is initiated according to the custom and tradition of our land into the Elders' Creed.
Our traditional Prime Minister, your voice is ours. Go ahead.
The king begets only 2 of you as his sons. One is that person, and the other brother as a witness to the ordinance. Tonight, we shall all, according to our custom and tradition, come here to initiate the prince to the traditional ordinance preceding the coronation to the throne of his fathers. My chiefs.
Well spoken. Thank you very much.
Your Majesty, may we at this point leave and reconvene at the sound of ancestral horn.
It's okay. Leave.
My son, Maxwell, come forward.
Our God, we pay obeisance to you. Our ancestors, we greet you. Today, we have come to keep faith to the creed of our ancestors. You are the king, and he is the son. A king without a son is like a throne without a successor. And a king without a prince is like a throne without continuity. Today, for the continuity of the throne of our kingdom, God of our ancestors, we present the prince for your blessing and initiation into the throne of our ancestors. My son, when a child washes his hand clean, he dines and wines with the elders. My king, fire put on the hand of a child by the father never burns or hurts the child. Take the water and do the needful.
Stretch your hands, son. Today marks a very important and significant day in my reign as the king of the Meze land. It also marks a significant day where the prince starts his reign as heir apparent to the throne of the Meze land. True that the fire put in the hands of a child by his father will never hurt him.
My king! My king! My king!
God of our ancestors, may something we know nothing about never take our heads.
The fire put into the palms of a child by his father does not burn that child, except that fire is put into the wrong palms. When I visited you, you could not read meanings into my visitation. So I decided to save the midwife to tell you something.
When the search for the cutlery begins, the secret of that which was hidden is revealed.
The search has begun. Go and get the right person and put this fire into its pan. Else, this fire will burn someone. You and your entire generation.
No! No! I can't.
Your Majesty, my lords.
My daughter, the midwife, it's obvious that you are the one that will tell us something that will save us from this trouble.
This woman is a liar. Don't let her compound our problem with the unfounded claims she will make here and now. Send her away. I know what she has to say. I will say it myself. And I will tell the truth.
My Lord, Your Majesty, whatever I will say here is subject to verification.
Midwife, please. Okay. I want you to give them special attention. Put them in very good words. Okay, private words.
Okay, my king. But my king, since they're your wives, I think I'll put them in the same word. So they won't have divided attention.
Oh, that would be very good. Yes, thank you, midwife.
Yes,
I will show full appreciation. Thank you.
Please go and get me water because I can make tea for you. That's what? Yes. It's fast. That's all.
And what is the meaning of that, woman?
It all started long before the princes were born.
Madam, you're here again. Why are you bent on perpetuating evil?
What evil? Did I ask you to kill someone? This is something you would have agreed and get done with, and you're here complaining.
Look, let me tell you for the last time. I am not going to do what you ask of me. And I cannot be part of it. Look, the next time you come here asking me to do such thing, I promise you, I will let the king know about it. And I believe you know what that means.
You know the king is a very important personality. He is concerned about his name and status. Anyways, I will have to go home and tell him that you're ready to let the cat out of the bag. I'm sure you know what that means.
No, please. But you never told me the king wanted this.
You thought I came here all by myself? Are you insane? No, you must be insane. Listen, there is nothing the king does not eat. But he barely eats in front of flippant person. Since you're a flippant person and he has eaten this one in front of you, the only thing you have to do to save the king's face is to make sure you do not let this secret out.
Please sit down. Please.
I was already on my way. Or have you changed your mind?
Yes. But you were telling me something on how you compensate me for this.
Until the king dies, you have to come to the palace to receive the sum of 100,000 naira monthly.
Okay. Deal. Go and tell the king that we have struck the deal.
It's his deal. Although he's the one that pays the cash through me, he will not want to feel you're going to let this secret out. Else you're dead.
I promise you, no one will ever hear about this. It's a secret. Thank you very much, ma'am.
I am at a loss. Flora, what is going on here?
You see what I mean? I told you to throw this confucianist out of this place. But you didn't listen to me. Now see what is happening.
My daughter, I mean the midwife. Are you telling us here that Maxwell here was begotten by Flora and Dennis by Josephine?
Yes, my lord. The children were swapped.
Why?
The answer is not far-fetched. She was over-ambitious. She wanted to be the queen mother. So for her to achieve that, she swapped the princess so that she will become the queen when her son is the king. Then she starts parading herself all over the place.
So, what happens to the current queen?
Ask her.
Are you asking her? She would have just killed me and killed Dennis, my son.
Flora, is it true?
Is it because I have no one to stand for me? Is it because I have no kinsmen to stand for me? That's why you all gathered against me.
You are standing trial with the midwife. Any one of you who fails to say the truth, I shall kill.
Whatever I shall say here is the truth, but nothing but the truth. If I lie, slay me before everyone here.
You heard her. Are you going to say the truth or not?
I'm telling the truth. Please, I will say the truth.
Speak then.
Everything the midwife said is true.
Flora!
Please. Forgive me, please. I'm sorry.
Dennis is the heir apparent to the throne. Take him to the ancestral vineyard and crown him.
Maxwell, what is your take on this issue?
I was brought up by the better woman. I'll give my half-brother here my support.
Dennis?
Father, between Maxwell and I, it doesn't matter who become what. But for tradition and culture, I obey the divine way. Holding Maxwell as my brother and as royal as I am,
I love you both. Please forgive me. Hey, Biko, you're a good woman. The devil, Biko.
No, it's not the devil, it is you. You have no son.
Guards! Your Highness! Take her out of here! Go, Your Highness!
Love is good. Love me, I love you. I'm on when there is love and peace at home, you see progress. There is love, then there is light here. When there is love and peace at home, you see progress. There is love, then there is joy. When there is love and peace at home, you see progress. Anyị chọrọ udo, chọkwazie ịhụnanya. Why this envy? Anyị chọrọ udo, chọkwazie ịhụnanya. Ara anyị chọrọ tigbuo ozugbo. Nne m, what are we fighting for? Ezinna m, what are we dragging for? Ara anyị chọrọ tigbuo ozugbo. Nne m, what are we fighting for? Ezinna m, what are we dragging for? Ara anyị chọrọ tigbuo ozugbo. Nne m, what are we fighting for? Ezinna m, what are we dragging for? Love is good. Ịhụnanya dị nsọ. Love me, I love you. Ụmụnne. Ezigbo ụmụnne. Ezigbo ụmụnne m. When love conquers all, when there is love and peace at home, you see progress. There is love, then there is light here. When there is love and peace at home, you see progress. There is love, then there is joy. When there is love